Nevs has been. Oh, we're live.
Oh, yay! Hey, everybody! Yay. Welcome to this week's weekly Geekly. I'm Bill Field, live from the Nelco Comic Store here in San Antonio. My cohorts in this endeavor are, of course, the Madman Kyle Andrews, and
other way,
and and the always witty British maven of Splat Comics, Darren, is with us as usual. Here to show us more things that we want that will make us foam at the mouth, and
hopefully so.
And of course, we have no real agenda on this show except the love of comics. I've got many comics now to pull from and show. Kyle has this in his attic room or his upstairs room. Darren's whole house is this. So we have plenty of comics to show you guys and to share. And we hope you'll tune in. We hope you'll enjoy the show. Tell your friends, and so we get our primetime show on Fox. That's what we're shooting for.
Yeah, never going to happen.
In negotiations.
We can dream, can't we?
I would never, ever, ever be on a Fox program. Ever.
Me either. But Fox Television is now owned by Disney. That's not Fox. I don't mean Fox News.
Okay, well then I
mean we'll go prime time. We won't go like news wise.
Yeah.
And any minute now, my lovely wife is going to pass through those doors to bring me lunch. So
there you go. And mine is going to pass through those doors behind me. So
wow,
it's a lovely wife kind of day.
Thank you.
We're double spoiled because then we got lovely Darren with us too. So
yes,
yeah. Well, no one's going to come through that door.
Talk about the ultimate three-way. Our beautiful wives and Darren.
Wait, are you saying we're a throuple? I did not know that.
A throuple.
So guys, let me ask you this. What are your plans for Christmas?
I'm coming to your house to eat all of your food.
Come on down, man. Come on. I would love that. We have a place. We'll have a place at the table for you. And here's Blanca and Marie coming to bring me food. Marie's Blanca's one of Blanca's best friends and assistant at work. And they're her first time in the store, and she's gonna be doing the for us. I'm kidding. But hey, ladies, how are y'all?
Our Christmas is going to be the kids and grandkids are going to be over, and one of my musicians that I've basically been working with since he was 14 years old, going on 25 years now. Who's a music teacher. He doesn't have family here in town, so I told him, well, you do, because I live in town, so come spend it with me.
I do it.
So
I'm gonna take a short break and go mute just to get my lunch and stuff. But you guys talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right.
Just make sure you mute, because if not, we can hear everything over us.
Yeah, I don't think you want to know all my personal info, but
we'll tell you if it's muted, okay? Visually. Can you hear us? Can you? No, it's the other way around.
You're not muted.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're not
muted.
You,
yeah. You don't hear me?
Yeah.
You are not muted.
It was the other button.
I'll figure it out.
Where's your sound?
Right here.
That's just up and down. We need to hit mute. Where's your
settings?
All you gotta do is push the little mic button. It says.
You can still hear me though?
Oh yeah, we can still hear you though.
Oh crap. Okay. I'll be very quiet, and we'll walk.
You should have a mic button that you should just be able to click.
Where's your mic?
So if you blow up the screen to full size screen,
down,
and then move your mouse around at the bottom of the screen, there's a little box appears.
Oh, I gotcha.
The far left one says mute. We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
It's magic.
There you go.
Abracadabra.
Yeah. Now don't forget to unmute when you come back.
Yeah, and you got to click the same thing when you get back. Hilarious. Oh man, that was funny. Well, Kyle, it's just me and you for a while.
Yeah, and I don't have any comic books near me. I have lots of baseball cards down here, but
I got a load. Would you like? Oh, there's a couple of things I got to show you, right, to start with.
okay.
First
Don't
off,
make
I
my
showed
head
this,
spin too much.
showed this last week.
Yep. Issue number 2.
Have you ever opened this to see what's in it?
Yeah, I own it.
So, what's in it?
The first couple issues of Fantastic Four condensed and little origin pinups.
And something else.
Yeah. I've got many a reprint of that.
So this is 48, 49, and 50 without all the ad and letter pages. So I just thought it'd be worth mentioning because, there's a lot of people looking for those as a reprint and might not realize that it's in this.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just specifically that story because it doesn't tell because in 48 it's half an Inhuman story and then it rolls into the Galactus trilogy from that and it cuts that part of it off.
So the next one was going to be a grey man Trigger, his favorite character, but I just found these lying around.
Yeah.
He loves it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and if you come up with one of those with a barcode on it, they're much more valuable.
Are they really?
Yeah. And by much more, I mean 5 to 10% more valuable. But you can see every one of those is probably going to be the newsstand because that's when it really took off. And that helped launch the newsstand. An incredible series. After that, I think when Miller finished that in the Daredevil run, he just kind of went downhill. He said, hell, I just want to be a writer and do my stick drawings. So.
Right. So then, hello, here's Bill, look. No, he's
we see you, but don't hear you.
He's the new Charlie Chaplin.
Where have you gone, darling Billy? I need to bring out my Charlie Chaplin collection again. I tortured poor Paulo. He asked for people on his birthday show last week, and I went on for almost 3 hours just showing off stuff. He's like, hey, pick one book and show one topic and talk about it. And, of course, I had to open up 50 different things. But a couple different people he had on were guys that worked in the production department at Marvel like 20 years ago. And great backstories there and good laughs. But
oh, say, just a quick check. Is my camera okay?
Yeah, you are much better than before. There's a little wave going through it right now. Seems like
I'm not sure if that isn't to do with the hertz or something, or maybe the frequency of the electricity matching the frequency of the camera.
That's kind of normal there, but it's not all cut out and choppy. And
yeah, that's good then. That's good. So look, this. You remember the old lady collection that I rescued from being chopped up and coloured in by the kids?
Oh yeah.
So I showed you like the stuff that I'd already processed from that, but I don't think I ever showed you the stuff I hadn't yet processed.
No, and I'm dying to see it.
Well, that's sitting in this pile right here, look.
All right.
So why don't we just have a look at that? Because I want you to tell me if there's anything that's a bit of a treasure for any reason in there. So there's a few, oh dear. There's a few battered ones. This is a battered one. This is just a front cover of Archie's Madhouse.
Of course, that's decent.
There's the rest of the comic. But
well, there you go. You got the whole thing.
Yeah, well, the back cover's missing, but it looks like it's like, I don't know, it's hard to see. June 63, and it's about number 26, but I can't see on the indicia. I call it indicia. You call it, what do you call it?
It's indicia.
Indicia.
I called it indicia forever, but it is indicia.
Right, let's see. Then I've got a cover
Oh yeah. Well, Gray would want that just to frame it up.
What is that one? I can't even see an issue number on that. So I mean, that's easy to find out though what that is. And then there's some Justice League. I think one or two of these we did show, but not the whole stack.
Yeah, there's an early one. That's a beaut.
This is Superboy 93, but it's really badly water damaged at the top.
That's a shame. Granted, you guys are on an island, so
strange. Yeah,
that's got a subscription crease in it. That's definitely come from the States.
Well, it is a Saint copy, yeah. It's not. Yeah, it probably is subscription. It's not a perfectly straight one. It's a bit wonky, but
yeah.
Ooh,
who we got commenting? Oh,
look at this.
Gray saying my pile, please.
This is your pile.
Yeah. No, look, now he can. now that we're going into his stuff, he can be like, "Well, I can make you bigger," and well, why don't you just make him bigger while you're sitting there saying my pile, please?
yeah. Make me bigger.
Make him bigger, but keep us on the side or something. Yeah, he gonna want all those. Now, what issue number is that? Because there's a lot of early Eclipso in those middle issues.
47.
Oh, that's a little.
Sorry, no, 43. 43.
That's a little bit pre-Eclipso. Eclipso starts in like 61.
I did have the first Eclipso, but sold it, and I can't remember what number it was. It was real low grade.
Yeah, it's like 61. Nice old Charlton.
That's
early 60s, late 50s, early 60s Charlton.
That was number 25, 1963.
Yep. I'm so well versed at those, I can spot that just by the corner box on those. I love those old Blackhawks.
145.
Yeah, Gray'd be screaming for that one.
Jimmy Olsen 59.
Especially if they're beater copies.
Oh, these are largely beat up copies.
Yeah, he loved the hell out of those. Let's see what he has to say about that. Blackhawks, please. Strange Adventures. Yeah, you can pretty much almost make this a Gray pile. They're beater readers, and yeah, I don't think he wants any of the army stuff.
I don't know if he can hear us, so
he can hear us.
Hold on a minute. I need a pen.
Yeah, the non-war stuff, he'd just be all about that. Beater copies that he can put to good use. He can take all that stuff off your hands. Gray, make me big, please. There you go. Oh. And right as you're showing Make Me Big, did you see my beautiful wife walk by? Make that brief appearance.
Perfect timing.
Makes that beautiful appearance. Oh yeah, he'd be all about that. Now, if you got, that's not. I'm sitting here thinking of Strange Adventures, not my greatest adventure. I'm still looking for Strange Adventures 205.
It's number 303.
Hold on a second, but I'll be back.
There you go.
I'm back.
Oh no!
I'm
Stop
back.
talking about him.
Yeah,
I'm back too.
I could hear y'all the whole time, by the way.
But I am going to mute again because she's about to start the car or something.
No, but Blanca wanted to make sure I knew how to do it before she left. She goes, "If you don't, then yeah." So
greetings, beautiful ladies.
The magician. So now he walks off again. Look, it's a Justice League.
Yeah, that's definitely a Gray pile.
This is water damaged badly, but it's a number 13.
It's a little bit better. Yeah.
There's see all the water damage at the back. You should really see it at the bottom of the back. Look at that.
It's like a Christmas gift to me.
Looks rough, but it's still got love to get.
What was your strange adventures? It's 148.
Absolutely beautiful. ACG classic. I used to have interior production work to a bunch of ACG things, but I've since let him go. I don't know if he needs that for his metal men.
This was, I think, the last one. I think we've got to the same point that I was showing originally. So it's all new from here, I think. Action 277. Super Pets.
Well-loved books, but all the better.
Adventure Comics 302.
That's considered a fairly early Legion appearance because they were only appearing like every 5th issue or something.
That's a Metal Men in Showcase.
I'm betting he needs that.
That's number 40.
Because I'm pretty sure that's either their first appearance or their second. They're either 39 and 40 or 40 and 41.
Really?
Now I'm back.
Now
If
it's
it doesn't
1962.
say like introducing on the Splat page, then it's
Look at the walk-in. Look at the intro for Bill. A long walk-up. That's like a superhero entrance.
Block is gone, so I can go get my purple haze back out of the refrigerator. But oh wow, that's gorgeous. Oh, it's a Pence copy.
No, is it? What? No sense.
It's a sense with the.
Since with the Pence.
I can never remember the other one. It's not Thorpe and Porter stamp. It's the other one.
Our Fighting Forces. This got fabric tape on. Can you see it?
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. I mean, really see it down the back.
Well, that's a well-loved book.
A few of these have got that tape on. I mean, it certainly has reinforced the spine, but if you ever took it off, I don't know how much of the spine you would leave behind.
One of my original collections that I read till the cover fell apart, crumbled in my hands, was X-Men 15.
JLA 10.
It's a classic. Absolute classic. I just traded mine away recently.
321.
Oh, that's nice.
Classic Legion stories. And 321, that should be like Jim Shooter's first book.
320. We have that here in the store.
Is that Jim Shooter's story?
I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. He was 13 when that was
I
published.
don't see a box saying his name or anything in this one.
It's I want to say 1959, but I can't remember.
1964. This
63, 60. Yeah, Adams was 59. Shooter was like 63, 64. So that's a Shooter book. That's one of Shooter's first. Gray would know more about it, but
that's the year I was born. That's so weird. So I guess he's 13 years older than me.
Yep.
Our Fighting Forces 76. Oh, Lois Annual.
If he doesn't have that, he
that's
needs
one
it.
we don't have, but we do have a bunch of her annuals.
I always love going annual with Lois. Lois takes it annually. Oh wait, there's a U in there.
Yeah,
97.
I knew, and an extra N. I knew that's where you were going, man. I knew that's where you're going.
Another Lois.
Well, if Gray's even slightly paying attention, he's just salivating away.
This is early Lois. That was 36. This is 37.
Wow, that's really early.
Not bad condition for the. I mean, considering
That's
what
like
it's been
62,
through.
isn't it? 1962.
That should
Yeah.
be. Yeah, because
November 62.
it's a new 12-cent. It's the new 12-cent square.
What issue number is that?
131.
That's an early rock, just not as early as I thought. Watch you pull out an our Army at War 83 that's worth like $10,000 in any condition.
What's that, Sergeant Rock or something?
Yeah, first real Sergeant Rock.
And what issue?
83.
83.
Oh.
81's a tryout, 83's the...
Strange Adventures before it became a superhero comic.
You know that Metal Men showcase?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was that number 40?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's 38.
38. Okay, so it goes down. So 38, 39, and 40, that may well be their first appearance.
Yeah,
Then
that is the first appearance.
That's nice then in that case.
That's really nice.
They could even go back one more issue than that. But yeah, that original Metal Men story and showcase is their first appearance.
Yeah, I think there could be one more issue because the introduction to the story suggests that there's something else might have happened previously too.
It's like, now that I think of it, like Metal Men ran like 4 issues. So it'd be 37, 38, 39, and 40.
Action 299.
Don't trust my brain like I used to. I know Gray could wrap that off. But watch you pull out a 292 or 242 or something too.
Superboy 92.
If the numbers go backwards, you're in great shape coming up.
Oh no, these are just all completely. There's no order to them at all.
Well, that's the
first
key
Star
right there.
Sapphire?
That's the first Star Sapphire. That's a key book.
No way, nice.
Yeah.
Number 16, and actually, that's got a nice cover on it. There's a bit of a problem here because it's folded over, but that's not the end of the world. That's one of the nicest conditions one in this little collection.
Yeah, you can get that pressed out fairly easy. But yeah, that's first.
Derek, do you have a
Sapphire.
restoration guy?
I do. I've only used him once because you know what? I don't know. It's kind of like
It's a slippery slope to me.
Yeah, these things cost money, right? So you send them off, they cost money. And often the money you invest in the cleaning and the pressing, that's what you add to the value of the comic, or maybe double that, or maybe treble that if you're lucky. But you take the risk that your comic gets damaged in the post, stolen by the postman.
Right.
There's so many risks that could happen. So
we have one attached to the store and he comes in probably 2 times a week, and he's willing to give you anybody that your first pressing and cleaning for free. So that would be a great one to do for free because it would come way up. Hey, here's my buddy Roger Kahn. Say hi, Roger.
Hey, Roger, welcome to the store.
Hello, Roger.
So Roger's my friend. Let me close the door real quick. It doesn't. Yeah. Thanks. This is my weekly podcast.
132.
Now, Roger.
You're going backwards. That one I want you to go forward, but you're going backwards on those. That's actually good.
Number 20.
So, Roger has one of the most insane comic art collections of anybody I've ever known.
No way.
Yeah, absolutely insane. So, Roger, this is Roger, everybody.
Hi,
Hey,
Roger, everybody.
you're live to the world.
And so Darren is in the UK, Kyle is in Indianapolis, and we're here in the beautiful state of Texas. So, so fun. And Roger had no idea he was going to be here in the middle of a show. He just kind of popped up on me. So I'm going to take another break real quick to show him around the store and mute, and then I'll come right back.
Cool.
Okey-dokey.
Okay, guys.
And number 16. Hey, we taught him good luck. He did it for himself first time.
Yeah.
Well done, Bill. Oh, I like to see a Wonder Woman. 132.
Yeah, this is definitely a gray stack.
in all the comics I bought in the UK, it's so rare to get old Wonder Woman. In fact, any Wonder Woman.
Wow. I've committed to trading away Wonder Woman 114, or I'd send it your way. Star Spangled War Stories.
That is 104.
I'm pretty sure that's got a that's worth something because it's got a cover swipe in it. That guy that did that comic book Papa, I'm pretty sure that's in that book.
You mean like Andy Warhol or someone?
There's a Liechtenstein print that came out of that book.
Roy Lichtenstein, right? Okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure, just from the cover of that, I could almost guarantee it.
120, this one?
You're getting closer.
What's the number we're looking for? So it's 123.
83. I mean, you're still 5 years off, but
yeah, I don't think we're going to hit it because I think this collection goes back to about 19. Well, there was Avengers #1, but is that 63 Avengers 1 or earlier?
63, yeah. You pulled up a couple of 61 and 62s already, though. So, but right, where you need to get is 1959.
This one's a battered Superman 146. This is 1961. More fabric tape. What a crime!
That changed his origin. They altered his origin a little bit in that one.
67. Adventure 301. Isn't Adventure 300? Is that the one that's got something in?
Well, a lot of those have early Legion in them.
Yeah, I think it's the Legion, isn't it?
But Legion goes back to 247, so
that's a missing cover there piece, but
yeah, still complete.
Oh, another showcase. 35.
That's the 4th appearance of the Atom.
I've had, in the past, I've had the 1st and 2nd appearance of Atom, and maybe the 3rd. So I might never have had this one. I think
31's the first where he's being held under the glass. But yeah, that's a very early Atom appearance. So
Action 278.
Great, definitely want that. That's got some nipping on the top corner.
This one is this is a coverless. Well, at least the cover's there. You see the amount of water damage. Can you see on there? Look.
Yeah.
The brown staining.
Oh, but yeah, that's definitely an early Atom.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, that's 34 or whatever, 37. The first.
That's #1.
Oh, that's the first issue. Okay, I was thinking showcase.
That's nice. 1963. I like it. I've seen worse. I've seen worse condition comics.
Yeah, you got a heck of a Metal Men run in there. You got a heck of a Metal Men lot.
103. Action 294. Is it Action 252 or 262 with Supergirl?
252.
252.
You're dancing around some really major issues here.
Yeah. But I mean, obviously, I've been through this stack myself, and I don't know a lot about what key issues there are around this area. But I picked out a few, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, there's still all good books and good times, but
yeah. And these things sell. In this condition, I can sell these, no problem. Here's a more out there one. This is #5.
Yeah. Captain Storm. Of course, that's 66, 67 with the go-go checks.
#13.
Dr. Solar. Yeah, that's their first original character. Pull out #1 of that's a big one.
306.
Superman fights Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, really? Forbidden Worlds.
104. Oh, number 39.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you should be stacking them together because you're one away from having that entire first appearance story too.
Plus the number 1. It'd be a nice little bunch if I sold them as
Yeah.
bunches. What's this
I think
one?
Gray's gonna be watching this going, yep, I need that for my Metal Men run.
Number 55. Have we had this one already? I recognize the cover. Not a duplicate.
And that predates Eclipso.
Number 165.
I think with a little TLC, all of them can come back pretty nice. Not a big fan of water damage and the traveling rust, but
309. Yeah, I think I'm just going to bag and board them and sell them as they are, and I'll let other people do all the cleaning up.
yeah.
Number 7.
You used to have that one too. Just went ahead and passed it on.
What number is this? 42. Some early Lois Lanes.
Yeah, it is. What is it? 41 with a Catwoman, or is that 9? Actually,
No, I thought that was a. Is it as late as about 65 or something like that? Because I know I've got one somewhere. Have I shown you it previously?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, on this show there aren't too many comics that haven't been shown. What issue's that?
135.
Oh, it's 12 cent. I should have caught that it was later. It looks earlier, but it's actually later. Yeah, you're yo-yoing. You're getting some older ones, and newer ones, and older ones, and then now you're in 1962 because it's got the still 10 cents.
That was number 59. Yeah, these are just absolutely mixed up. What's this one? Number 43. This is an interesting one.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that's got Ditko in it.
So look, that one is, you see the pence? 6D in the yellow box.
Yeah. Is that priced 6D?
Yeah.
That doesn't have an American price on that.
Nope. And also, I'm guessing, if I can get the box just right for you, where's the... Look, it's got LM, which probably means Miller.
Oh, okay. That's a reprint, or that's a British print. Yeah, he's loving all those. Gray's seeing him. He's loving all of them.
I don't know if it's a reprint. It says Volume 3, Number 43, December 1960, and I can't see the other number. And
yeah, if that's a Pence variant, I'd love to have that one, but
I think that's a Pence variant. I really do. Look,
put the whole thing back on screen again, not just the Pence part. Put the whole thing back on screen. See, that's so confusing because you said that's 1962, right?
No, 1960 something. I can't see the last digit of the 1960. It's right. It's going to be tricky to get it to show.
Well, they changed the corner box in 63.
There, do you see at the top? Look there.
It'd have to be like 62, something. 61 or 62. Yeah, you can put that in my pile. I haven't had a Pence copy of an old Charlton like that old, so always good for a first time challengers.
That's
the reason there's a Fantastic Four.
Number 27. Oh, that's quite a nice cover. That's a House of Mystery 127.
Nice. Great card cover.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I'm guessing the Royal Flush Gang or something pops up in there.
304. Right, what's this one? Oh, no. Do you recognize it?
Is that the Metal Man?
I just moved my hand, look.
Is that it? I bet you that's the issue too.
That's the Showcase 37. That's all that's left of that little top piece. But it's 37, all right.
And it says like introducing the Metal Men, right?
Presenting, yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. I think that could be
Yeah,
it.
that's the first appearance of the Metal Men. You have all of
Oh,
them.
no. Why is it so beaten up?
4 comic, yep.
No.
But you have the first 5 appearances of them right there.
True, yeah.
Or not, you have the first 5.
Look, Greyman's still there. Hold on. Where's he gone?
He's
Where's my
seen
message gone? Yo, what's going on? Well, we got a Superman annual.
I've got the reprint of that, but not the original. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got
Bill's
some
big.
movement.
Bill's big.
Oh, don't
Bill's
make me
big and
tiny.
he's not here. Hey, Bill, we see the store.
Don't make me tiny. I'm being punished. Yay!
There you go. Yay.
Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a good Superman annual.
Action 293.
You're just getting better. You see what that is?
What is that?
It says it right on the cover.
A horse. Supergirl, super horse.
It's the origin
It's Pegasus.
of like it's the second or third appearance of her horse, Wonder or whatever.
158. That's like one of your little dioramas.
Yep. I have to get all that stuff put up. That's what my wife was telling me. She's like, well, we're getting a grandbaby Friday.
Now, this is
Unexpected.
a far out cover.
Oh, my God. Oh, if I collected DCs, I would jump all over everything about that is so cool.
That cover, it just looks so weird. The face is so weird.
The weird face, the old rocket, the atom bomb cloud. It's got a lot of water damage.
You even see the guy in the window?
Yeah, that is such a classic cover. Yeah, if I was all about DC, I'd be drooling on that one. There's an early issue.
21. Right, this one, I do not know what this is. Because it's not the front page, so quite a lot of this is missing.
Yeah. Nice old action, though.
That is the front page of the Supergirl story. So that would be a clue to finding out what issue it is.
Yeah. Well, and when she went to backup stories, again, good to pick Gray's brain about that.
Oh, no, this looks like just the front cover.
There's a lot in there for decoupage art.
Yeah.
If I was younger, I'd be all about that.
That's another 305. He-Man, look, that's got to be the first He-Man in comics.
No, see, there were the Little Rascals had the He-Man Woman Haters Club in the 30s. Another classic.
That's a number 19. Here comes a cool one.
Oh, yeah.
97.
Early Haunted Tank. Actually, that doesn't say introducing the Haunted Tank, it does it?
Look at that art. Look
Just
at that art.
yeah. It just says starring the Haunted Tank.
Yeah,
right?
featuring the Haunted Tank. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely not the first.
But a lot of early stuff.
This is a great collection.
Oh, my God, yeah. You know the story behind that, don't you?
No, tell me more.
Between Space Ranger and Adam Strange.
Go on.
John Broome and oh God, I almost called him Carmine Infantino. God, the guy that ran DC, Julie Schwartz. John Broome and Julie Schwartz made a bet that Broome said that Space Ranger there would be a bigger character, and Julie Schwartz said, no, Adam Strange will be the biggest selling one. And they made some kind of bet. And they came out the same month. But since Julie was editor-in-chief and stuff, he shrank down the size of Space Ranger on the cover and things like that, and made just did everything he could to overhype Adam Strange to win that bet. That's why Adam Strange's first appearances are so much bigger and so much flashier. That's a huge issue.
Why is that? Sinestro, is it the first Sinestro?
I don't know if that's the first, but I know it's, what issue number is that?
18.
That might, I don't want to say 18 is the first Sinestro, but that
Oh,
might
no,
well
it can't be because he's already in the first splash, so it'd be unlikely.
Yeah, I know that that's something about that book. The Kryptonite Kid.
Boy 99.
Yeah, great being seventh heaven with this box.
Another Superman annual number 5.
Just lovely.
And even some of the writing on the spine left over, the colour. JLA 17, badly corner folded. Oh, here's another showcase.
Those are always good. And they're harder than hell to come by over there. Mark will tell you that. Those are just hard to come by, especially in good shape.
Well, I right now, I'm going to tell you a story, and I don't know if this is a dream or this is really happened. When I first started out a comic shop, it was a physical one. God, it's got to be 20 years ago or maybe more. And I didn't know anything about comics back then. And I've got this memory of going to see a collection in someone's garage or something, and there was a load of comic boxes laid out on the floor. And at the time, I was into stuff from the 80s, you know, X-Men and stuff, and Batman and stuff. So being a clueless kid, that's what I was looking for. And this guy said, oh, and these boxes here, that's got a full set of Showcase in. And I said, I'm not interested in Showcase. I've never heard of that. And I hadn't heard of that, but I've heard of it now.
Yeah, well, it's a full run of Showcase is $1 million plus.
Well, yeah, because it had like basically all the Silver Age versions, origins, and first appearances.
Yeah.
But
So,
you see, the reason I don't think it was a dream is because if it was a dream, how would I have even known that Showcase was something? Because I'd never heard of Showcase. So I think it's a memory.
Yeah.
So you know why number 49 is rare?
Which one? 49 Showcase?
Yeah.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
It's the only Silver Age comic featuring James Bond. It's a Dr. No comic.
Dr. No.
Yeah.
And there's one in the Classics Illustrated. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one I need. I need the Dr. No and the Classics Illustrated.
Now, I was reading about this, and I don't know how much of the story I can remember, but basically, when Dr. No came out, they wanted to put it in Classics Illustrated, I think. So they put it in the UK Classics Illustrated, but the US Classics Illustrated said it wouldn't fit in with the theme of Classics Illustrated, which is why they sold the rights to DC for the Showcase.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
But that's also why it never became an on-running theme in DC. It was just a one-off, well, the UK want to print it and we don't really want it, so let's just stick it as a one-off in there and that'll be the end of it. And I think that's the story of why it never happened as an ongoing anything.
Right.
And also there was something about they didn't think that James Bond would be a long-term thing back then. So they weren't interested in having a series of it or anything like that.
Well, you know what's interesting is they wanted Key D or KD. I can't remember how you say his name. Oh wow!
Oh, I'm not allowed to show things when Bill's in the middle of a sentence because I always stop him. Finish the sentence, Bill.
so Kai Dai was was already shooting Manchurian Candidate, and he was the evil bald guy, and he went on to be Wo-Fat in Hawaii Five-0. But they wanted him as Dr. No, and then instead they wound up getting a guy who I think is basically a white dude that they made up to look Asian. And a friend of mine recently lost an election because she called the guy she's running against Dr. No, because he voted no for everything, but he happened to be Asian. And he goes, "What are you saying about my people?" And she didn't mean that at all, but he used that as a, big political point, and she lost the election because she called him Dr. No. And I thought
that's bad.
yeah.
Oh.
Rip Hunter 11.
That's great. Now, Rip Hunter was first appeared in Showcase, right?
Yeah.
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 Well, again, like you said, basically every major DC Silver Age character, except for like the Soups, except for the big three, like they all.
And Aquaman. Aquaman didn't start in Showcase, did he?
The Silver Age, I think he got reintroduced in some of them anthologies, but I don't know. I always wanted to get More Fun 73 just to have that first Arrow. And
you know what's the first comic that he had a cover appearance on?
It's like More Fun 101 or something.
No, it was Aquaman #1. He never made a cover appearance until that. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. Early dinosaur battle.
104.
They had a few issues that featured firefighters. I think it was the first issue, maybe the first two.
Firefighter Pharrell.
And then, but they never no military comics started in Showcase, as far as I know.
What do you think of that art, Bill?
I love it. It's Russ Heath, I'm pretty sure.
That's one
pretty
monster.
sure too.
That's gorgeous. And it's a 10-center too.
Last one of the pile.
Oh, now that's an early Mystery in Space. Adam Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, that's an early Space Ranger, yeah.
69.
Yep.
That's it. That's the end of that. That is basically everything shown from that little old lady's collection.
Oh, wow.
And you remember I said I rescued 2 boxes out of 14. There was only one box full of this age. The other box was like a not the Uncanny X-Men, the other X-Men, the one that started in the 90s.
Yeah.
It was a run from about 100 to about a number 200 of that, and it was such a weird two boxes so far apart.
I think you mean New Mutants.
No, I mean the X-Men. You know, the one that they started off with like 5 different covers.
Yeah.
In about 1991.
Yeah.
Not X-Force?
No, really, the X-Men.
It's when they yeah. I'm sorry.
The relaunch.
Mind fart.
Right.
Well, speaking of X-Men, the next box you go for needs to be Marvel. We've had enough DC, especially with Grey.
Hey.
I can do that somehow. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute.
Yeah, you know what's interesting, Kyle, is I saw first appearance of Bane today. Phil just bought a box of comics and we're going through it. And the first appearance of Bane, and I open up the comic and I swear it looked more like a Marvel comic than a DC comic, like because of the creators and stuff they had. Most of the people came from Marvel, but even the lettering, everything looked almost, it looked like a Marvel comic and not a DC. It kind of shocked me.
Vengeance of Bane.
Yep, #1. And that was before he broke the back, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it was his first appearance. Duh. Hello.
Yeah, when I was still kind of high, see, that was on my want list, but now I almost don't care. Once I let go of that Batman 15, it's like nothing in my DC really matters.
You don't have your Batman 15 anymore?
Mark's got it.
Oh.
Now, the only DC thing I'm going to have a hard time letting go of is that candy coupon card. But I think I'll let go of it for like $800 to $1,000. But considering a comparable comic book from that time would be worth 10 times that, it cracks me up.
Wow.
I went to a comic shop today with $100 in my pocket, and there was one thing there I wanted: Sad Times. Or there was not one thing there I wanted.
Not one?
I'd imagine Darren's going to come up with a whole box load full of stuff you want.
Yep. It always seems to work out that way.
I don't know. If I were closer to him, I would just
go over there and get them.
I would just pile comics on Gray. I'd be like, here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Get rid of some of your marbles, but yeah, I don't know. I can never deal with being a completionist because it'd kill me. I'd want too many of everything.
You know what? I'm going to struggle with Marvel because I know what you're looking for, Carl. You want another box like the stuff that all your good stuff was in.
I just want to mix and match, honestly, even if it's Miller's or
this might be the closest.
People have been telling me we need to feature more Charltons, but you know, Charltons aren't that easy to find anymore.
Well, there you go.
Crazy gets shafted.
Now, I don't know what these are, so you're going to have to tell me.
It's Marvel's answer to Mad Magazine.
Yeah, and Creepy, of course, is... Oh, wow. What issue number is that?
It might be 72, but it might not be.
It probably is 72.
There's a bit of damage there.
Yeah.
So these... Look how neatly stacked these are and all bagged and boarded.
Wow.
But yeah, Crazy's ooh.
Wow.
Well, if I was into crime comics, I'd be going.
That's Marvel too.
That is really cool.
You know when I say things like that stack's been there for 5 years. Well, this stuff's been in this box for 5 or 6 years untouched.
Yeah.
I don't even know what's in
that
here.
crime book.
Marvel.
You got another one in your hand.
Curtis.
That is a Curtis book?
I'm pretty sure.
What are we looking for here?
I just thought that predated Curtis.
It's 1971. There's a date on the cover.
Oh, if it's 71, then there probably are Curtis.
Probably Curtis.
Ah.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Love the old
is that a Kaluta cover? Who did that cover?
Maybe Bob Larkin.
God, it's gorgeous. Oh, wow.
Is the camera still okay?
Yeah, Mark's probably going to want all those if he doesn't have them.
Devilina.
Oh. You're going to have to open that one up.
What are we looking for?
Year it came out and publisher.
No, the publisher is Marvel.
Devilina?
Is that issue 5?
No, it's number 1.
Oh, so that's the spinoff of it. Okay. That's the spinoff of it.
1975.
Yeah.
I don't remember Devilina.
Devilina, her first appearance in oh, god damn it. I got so many of those upstairs. Marvel Preview.
Wow.
Her first appearance is in like Marvel Preview number 5 or 7.
Is she any relation to Satana and
I think so.
Yeah.
But her first appearance coincides with Rocket Raccoon's first appearance.
What?
Of course, he was Rocky Raccoon in that, and then they changed him to Rocket in Hulk 271.
Yeah.
But yeah, her first appearance coincides with Rocky Raccoon.
Oh, wow. Another one. Wow, she almost looks like Red Sonja there. That's interesting.
I didn't even know she had an ongoing.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I didn't even know she had an
I
ongoing.
don't remember Tebelina.
If I was into 70s horror, I bet you Mark is going to want this whole goddamn box.
Mark's going to want the whole batch. Eerie. Oh, now that. Okay. No.
Pence.
I want that.
That's Pence, look.
I want that. Well, is that the reprint or is it a print?
No, it's a British edition.
If it's a British edition, I don't want it. But if it's the Pence copy of,
you have two of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
If it's the Pence copy of the original, I'm all about that. But
I'll take one of those, Darren.
Okay.
Bill,
I'm gonna get so mixed up with who's got what, so we'll just have to figure it all out somehow at the end.
Oh, that's fine. I'm fine with that.
again, Haunted Horror, that old Marvel stuff, man. If I collected that, I'd just be pouncing. I bet you Mark is going to want all that.
Werewolf? Is that Werewolf by Night?
Looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah. Or it's a generic werewolf story.
Yeah, it came out after Werewolf by Night. Yeah, that's
Haunted Horror.
Oh my God, the Exorcist tapes, capital. You can tell the timeline. The capital.
Right, 73, 74.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I bought so many collections over the years, but I've been really careful to not duplicate too much stuff. So it's everything I've got so
Look at
spread
that.
across
Look
everything.
at that wonderful covers.
Gabriel the Devil Hunter. He's a big one. The Exorcist tapes. Yeah. If I was into that horror still, I'd just be going nuts.
Wow, look at that. Satana.
Yeah, those are kind of hard to come by. A lot of those are hard to come by in the States.
Oh, now that
I want that.
I knew you would want that.
I want that.
That's Myron Flass.
That is where Gary Friedrich created Ghost Rider.
No kidding.
Right there is the reason Ghost Rider got created. If you open it up, it was written by Gary Friedrich, and they took that character and put the skull on him and made it Ghost Rider.
Yep.
His name is Savage.
Crap.
His name is Lee Marvin.
Lee
Marvin is Savage. What do Lee Marvin and I have in common?
Marines.
Yep. And that old son of a bitch was a war hero, legit.
I own that. That's a great one. I wonder if it has a poster in it.
This one?
Yeah. That's actually why Marvel did their mob book, because that mob book was done. That's all Kirby, dude.
Is it a center page poster or a fallout poster?
I think it's a fold out. But that's all Jack Kirby. In fact, one of his most famous splash pages is on, I think, pages 2 and 3 of that.
Right, I'm going to break my rule and not take the tape off. Oh, what's that? What's the poster of?
It's a wanted poster.
Well, if it's a center page thing, it's not there. But the center page art is pretty cool.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
That is a double spread center page on a mag-sized book. That's really cool.
And all Jack Kirby. The entire book is Jack Kirby. And
well, no, I don't see a poster.
Go to pages 2 and 3.
Well, you mean this or the next bit?
Next page.
The next page. Okay,
Another
that's great.
double spread.
One more page. It's in one of the first few. Keep going.
Are we still looking for the poster?
No, we're not. No, we're looking for this 2-page spread he did that was absolutely gorgeous of the Bowery, where he grew up. Where Kirby grew up.
Is it just like similar to what we've seen, a double page picture?
No, it's a street scene. It's an amazing street scene.
Kirby doing Capone.
Yeah.
Street scene. Oh, is that? I don't know if it's the one or not, but there's another double page.
Okay, that's the one we were looking at a minute ago.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, you're right. Sorry,
Yeah.
that's the center. Oh, well, that means we've gone past the center then.
Huh.
Oh, there's this also in there.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. Well, now I'm gonna have to go home and get out my copy and find that page because I want to show.
Is it
that
the Kansas City Massacre story? Is it part of that maybe?
No, but
No,
it's. I could have sworn it was towards the opening, the first of the book, but we went through it and it wasn't. But it's all these kids messing around, cops running around, street vendors. I mean, it's just a wonderful. It's considered one of his best two pages of storytelling ever.
Yeah, he was highly influenced by the Bowery Boys because he was one of them.
Bill, as one picture, one panel over 2 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
That's weird. Now I'm going to have to go home and look at mine. There were 2 issues of that, I believe.
This is an American price copy, so it's not like it's a UK ripoff or anything.
Yeah, so it's the same one. Well, I'm just going to have to go look through mine and then point it out to you next week.
Might have been the centerpiece, you know.
That tape's coming off. I'm not doing it.
Take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off.
Now you have to make them nipple pasties.
Nipple pasties.
If you took the tape off, you have to make them nipple pasties. If they pluck hair, so be it.
Have you guys seen this new series on Netflix? It's called Obliterated.
No.
Oh my God, it is so damn funny, and it's about this team of bomb experts for the government, and they save the day, and oh, that's gorgeous. I'll take that one.
That's a big book. Actually.
Yeah, I'll take that one, please.
Why is it a big book?
It's the
black and white version of the Legion of Monsters.
Hey, Paolo. Sorry again for being such a gabathon on your.
And that's a big deal too. That was Marvel's attempt to do Famous Monsters. Yep.
Cool.
I think there were 4 issues of that. Wow.
I used to own that one.
I did too.
I loved werewolves.
Now, if you have any Monster Times in there, I'm going to go ape shit. Oh, look, Barnabas. Hey, show that one up again. Oh, man, that is great. Yeah, so this is right at the time that Dark Shadows was finishing out, and they did a Dark Shadows movie featuring Barnabas Collins. Monsters Unleashed. That werewolf looks more like a Pomeranian.
Wow, man. Paolo's birthday stream went 5 hours. I was on it for 3 hours of it.
Look at that. Oh, Man-Thing.
Yeah.
I love that. That's gorgeous. Frankenstein.
Simon Garth.
No, Frankenstein.
No, that's
Monster.
Frankenstein. I thought that was.
And Werewolf by Night.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shumanu.
I'm a
Swamp monster. Because swamp monsters were all the craze.
Shumanu. It's almost like they're trying to do a Cthulhu, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I bet you Mark is kicking himself not being on today.
Oh, look at that.
Wendigo. Wendigo's first solo story.
Yeah.
I had
Wendigo when you have to go.
I thought this box contained something else.
Tigra. Oh, I'll
Tigra.
take that one, please. I think that's the first one of the first Tigra stories. Yeah. I love this stuff.
Ultimate
so much.
Exorcism.
Look at that great cover.
Yeah, Mark is just kicking himself when
Well,
he's watching.
I'm only taking a couple of them. The rest are up for grabs for him. Oh, now we're going to Conan.
That's fairly early, isn't it?
That's a $1. I can't tell from the bit where the issue number is disappeared on that, but on that one it's number 4. So I guess it's earlier than number 4.
Yeah, it's around that. Yeah, that's an early one.
The Tree of Death. Because
of course they did that mag. That was the last one to go, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what else is in here.
They could get away with murder because it was not a code.
Well,
book and it was black.
Nudity every other page.
Yep. Look at that. That's a gorgeous cover. That's a Frazetta ripoff, by the way. Oh, I love that. Most of these are kind of Frazetta ripoffs.
Still single digits. Those are some early issues.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Somebody knew what they wanted. Oh, they stocked up on all the Curtis.
That's a
Dude,
Neil Adams cover.
Is that issue 1?
I don't think so.
Yeah, take the tape off that and take that out. I want to lay claims to it, but no, that's Savage Tales. Take the tape off that and open it up.
So look, that's Savage Tales. What are we looking for? One of these to be number 1.
The
Kazar one.
Savage Tales number 1.
Is it a Conan?
It's got Conan, Kazar, and the first appearance of Man Thing in it.
Oh, is that first appearance of Man Thing? Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's a major book.
Savage Tales number 1.
Well, before I take anything out of a box, right? Out of a bag, let's just flash them up again. See if there's a clue on any of the covers, because that'll give us a clue.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the one with the 2. I'm pretty sure that's
that
it
one?
right there. I'm
You
pretty
think it's
sure
that
that's
one, right?
it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's issue 1.
I'll hold that one out.
Yeah, that one might be it too, but I'm pretty sure that
the other
one's issue 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that other one's issue 1.
Yeah. Well, it would make sense too because it's a Neil Adams cover.
Yeah.
Man, I love that.
Right, that's the last
that
one.
Might be an entire run because I think there were only 10. I think there were only 10 of them and an annual, a supersized.
What Marvel character is the oldest? Like had its first story?
Huh?
What Marvel character is the old his stories predate anything else Marvel?
That one's a number 5.
Number 5.
That's number 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, Conan's featured on the cover of number 1, so
okay.
It has to be Subby because Subby came in Motion Pictures Funny.
Kazar first appeared in Pulp.
Pulps. You're talking about Pulps.
Right, exactly.
And look, Paolo nailed it.
Hey, here's my friend Joe and his daughter Luna. They're coming down. Yeah.
Sorry to have you pull that out, but I was convinced that was issue 1.
No problem.
I'm going to go mute again for a few minutes. I'll be back.
Okay.
I hope y'all don't mind.
I'm just checking something out.
I
No
know
problem,
those
of course
other
not,
issues
Bill.
weren't. I know those other issues weren't number 1 because it's Conan.
I'm looking at the cover. I'm looking at the cover of number 1 right now, and yeah.
Quite similar to that, right?
It's kind of like Conan holding up someone's head that he's chopped off, and he's got a girl clinging to his leg.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big one. But I always wanted that series. I've got the annual, I've got the oversized, but I think there were only like 12 or 13 issues total, including that oversized one.
Something else.
Screen Thrills Illustrated.
This is like a film-related mag.
Yep. Very cool. Tales from the Tomb. That's an old one. You're back in the 60s now.
No, 73.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
well, going for the 60s look. Burn, witch, burn. Now that's Tales of the Zombie one, right? It's Simon Garth.
I don't know what the issue number is. Can't tell from the front.
I mean, he's not that big of a character, but that's Marvel's first zombie. Simon Garth is Marvel's first zombie.
1974. Still no issue number on the cover.
Yeah, when Mark watches this, he's going to get in touch with you and be like, look, whatever ain't going out, give to me. Because he's all about that. He got into the DC, the DC Bronze Age horror, and then he started to get a taste of Marvel, and this is the best of the best of the best. That's when everybody was trying to copy the old DC stuff, and it's pretty obvious. I mean, they put a lot of work into that. Look at that cover.
Oh, there's some great
Utterly
covers.
Brilliant.
These sell for quite a lot of money, you know.
Yeah.
Even
the
in-
other
even in-
Brother Voodoo.
These are not in perfect condition, but nevertheless, they'll still fetch £10-20 an issue.
And that's not the 70s, is it? Is that?
74.
I can't. It's 74. See, they're shooting for the 50s and 60s. Look hard there. Need that.
Number one.
I need
Tell me,
that.
tell me about this. What's
I
important
can't
about this?
remember if you put it in my pile. That was, the Atlas Seaboard books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got that one. They're both Neil Adams covers. You know the Atlas Seaboard books that came out with like the Destructor and things like that?
Yeah.
And then there's 6 issues of that in an annual. If you got the annual of that, I need it.
Is it a magazine format annual? So it's the same size, but just called
Yeah,
annual. Not an
there's
issue
classic Mike Kaluta stuff. Boy toy. You probably got all 6 issues there, and then the issue 7,
Well,
which is
honest,
the annual.
no, this is the last one coming up now.
Oh. Yeah, I've got all 6 of those in like pristine mint condition.
What
But
a
I
great
don't have
box.
the annual of it. Look at that.
That's an English something.
25p.
Huh. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that cover. I love it.
But yeah, Atlas Seaboard put out like 4 magazines, and that was the Thrilling Adventures were 2 of them. And those got hard to come by because there was the craze, and then it just went away, and nobody cared for 20 years.
Yeah.
So they just all went to shit. And then
Morbius.
people started caring again, and none of those had a good print run. Compared to comics, there were small print runs. So if like a comic put out 100,000, those would put out 15 to 20,000. Yep. And that's all early stuff. That's early Blade, and because Blade took a while to catch on. Morbius.
And Blade in that one, look. Is that the same
Another
one?
one.
Yeah, it is, yeah. Vampirella #1. Bent copy. That's not going to be a reprint. I think that's going to be UK only something. I would
I'm
guess.
so confused by that.
Let's have a look.
I'm
Isn't
so
Mark into
confused by
Vampirella? I
that.
think he is.
That's pre-Harris. That's so confused. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I love it when I find something you've never seen. Let's have a look.
That's definitely pre-Harris, but it's like
Right,
her
let's get a
series
good
would
look at the
still be
cover.
going on.
#1, 30p.
What the hell is that?
Back issue, back cover. Advertising the second issue.
Okay, that back cover looked like the cover of one of the early issues
Ah.
of Bambi.
(1972) Warren. Printed in the States. Oh no, printed in Bristol. Look, by IPC Magazines.
Oh, yeah, because the Origin is the first issue. Yeah, that reprints a couple of different issues. That's like a special. That's like a UK special or whatever. So that highlights like 5 of her big stories. I'd never seen that before, though. If you couldn't get such bank for that, I'd say, hell, I'll take that. But now, make some bank off of that one.
I honestly
Mark had
forgotten.
hit
I've forgotten about this box. This has been sitting in my bedroom for 5 years.
It's a struggle for me to get upstairs, and I'd hate to say it, but there are some books I haven't seen in almost 5 years. I don't know. I got around to popping up. Oh, my God. Dead Man's Row. Okay. What is that?
That's 1972 issue of Weird.
Chilling Picto Fiction. See, they're going for the 50s so bad that Picto Fiction threw me off because.
What? Dropped it. Right, let's have a look. Weird is published bi-monthly by Erie Publications Limited, Park Avenue South, New York. Printed in USA, 1972. Volume 6, number 6.
Huh. So that's a companion to like creepy and weird and stuff like that. Never even seen it. Yep, never even seen that. Somebody was an aficionado of early 70s horror there.
Yeah, all of this obviously came from the one collection. Now, I can't remember who the hell I bought it from, and I just know I bought it a long time ago. And I bagged it and I boarded it, and it's been there ever since.
You saw my message on the one, right, where you were looking for provenance for certain books, and I'm like, especially those signed Stan Lee books.
Yeah.
Those came from the guy you told me about, right?
Yes. Yeah, I told you in secret, right?
Yeah.
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 No, these ones, no. Those ones, yes. The Stan Lee signed ones.
Those signed Stan Lee ones?
Yes.
Yeah, you may have to let that out. Like if things like that, if you're going to let go of them, you can attach that as provenance.
Right.
For them. But I mean, you're not going to let go of those. But when you got those books that are, man, that's amazing. When you got those books that are, you have to have provenance behind them to verify it. You can let people know that's where that came from.
Okay.
You can be the provenance on those books to say, yes, those are definitely from that. And this was the person, and that person themselves is the provenance. But there was something else you showed then, not just the Stan Lee's, but you were asking about, how do I verify that or whatever? Well, you verify it by where you got it. That's an insider. You know, when you're connected to the insiders, sometimes all it takes is a communication. You know, of communicating with them, or like my old Sid Couchy book that I showed that was signed. You know, I've got emails from him where if somebody went, well, how do you verify the signature? Well, where it came from, you know, and then that gives it away. So
yeah, right. Give me
but
two
that's only
clicks.
if you're moving it.
I'm just going to run that back to where I got it from and put those on there, and I'll show you something else.
All right. Nipple pasty tape. Is that what you're going to show us? I'll show you nipple pasty tape now that I'm here by myself, because I'm sitting around with two guys with comic shops around them, and dead air me, because I ain't got nothing to show down here. I got to take stuff upstairs later, but I'm not taking my camera up when I do that.
I'm just sticking them all in your pile, and you'll have to remember who wanted them.
Yeah.
Because I lose track, because I'm trying to show books and have fun rather than stack them into piles. Right.
Yeah, I need to go through a couple of my boxes with you. We need to get on a messenger call together, and I'll just start pulling out boxes going, hell, you want the bulk of this box? Because, you know, you're specific about what you wanted, and you're like, pence or cents copies? Here, take a stack of them.
Okay, what do you want to see? I don't really have
Whatever you feel like.
Hey?
Whatever you feel like.
Okay, well, look, let's start with this one then.
Convenience, close by, it doesn't really matter to me now.
This has got some really cool stuff in it. It's just very
I love
mixed.
seeing stuff I've never seen before. So, Red Beach.
So these are those little books in the UK. Black and white war stories. Good art. Usually, well, sometimes it's hit and miss. But this one is a Lion book. And there was about 16 different publishers of these things. Lions didn't do many. Some like, have you heard of Commando?
Yeah.
And there was Battle and War Picture Library. They went for a long time. But these other ones didn't go for such a long time. So this was Pocket War Library. This one, that's number issue 228. But and it has got Australia price on too. But
nice.
That looks like a fairly early battle. Number 1, 2, 3. No, it can't be. Not with 30p
it can't
price
be.
on.
It's 30p. So
yeah, that's very strange. Don't know what that is. Could be a reproduction.
Looked old, but
again, 30p at number 86. No way. There's something weird going on there. That's some kind of a reprint at 30p, which in itself is kind of interesting. There are guys in Facebook groups I can ask about this stuff. That's more like it. Look, that was 1,228 at 12p.
Huh. High Summer Homicide.
Sexton Blake Library. Now this one's text.
It's a pulp.
Huh.
It's a pulp.
Fleetway Library. One shilling. Look.
Yeah.
That's an old one. I've never heard of Club Library. Secret Service number 16. Never heard of that.
10p.
Here's another one. Ace.
I thought Club Library was the one where they were sneaking in nudes and things for British consumption.
No, there's nothing that looks naughty in there.
Hey, Sicko. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah.
Air Race again. I used to love these when I was young.
The Secret Enemy. Better a secret enemy than a secret enema.
There's a Commando.
Legend of the White Wolf.
It's no price. Oh, 6p that one.
Yeah, see,
Right,
now that's making more sense.
We've got a bunch.
Those 30p's didn't make any sense. They had like older images on them and stuff like that. But...
Check this one.
Boy's Own. That's one of the originals.
Look at the date.
Yeah, 45. Boy's Own is considered one of the earliest comic books.
And this is that little tiny version, the handheld sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Boy's Own and Girl's Own are all they're considered early British comic books too, because it came into its own.
Look at this one. War Picture Monthly, £1. And that says SOR. Do you want to hazard a guess what that means?
SOR. Not a clue.
I can only imagine it means sale or return.
Huh.
There's some old war ones in there, you know. Let's just open this one up. Oh, they don't look old.
I've got basically a short box of old war comics, but
yeah, again, these say that they're old, but they're not from the price. These are reproductions of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes the price is a dead giveaway.
Yeah. Right, now then. Same size.
I mean, cheap being in the bulk books, but again, yeah, that's just gorgeous. That's just gorgeous.
It's beat up. It's water damaged, and it's come away, and it's got stains and all sorts. But that's 1979 by Egmont Publishing Limited, printed in Italy. That's fun.
Well, that's seen some road time.
There's a Boy's Own cover, but no inside. I don't know what I've got in this box. This is exciting for me as it is for you, because I don't know what's in here.
Gorgeous stuff. Looks like Rat Patrol there. Retreat from Borneo.
So
One shilling, 2p.
Look at the back cover.
They're just trying to sell everything. That's something else to tell you age on stuff is the stapling in the sides, and they're glued.
This one's pretty beat up. Look at the rust on the back staple.
Yeah. Too close to the waterfront. The Forgotten Army.
Another Boy's Own, 1949. Another one. Oh, quite a lot of them.
Yeah, that was important. That was important in comics history.
This is an interesting cover, very unusual.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Papa Jiju.
Wow.
Is that who that is, Papa Jiju?
I have no idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that really kept comics alive.
But this kind of stuff, surely this is great stuff.
It is, but again, it's a dime a dozen, but
oh
it
yeah,
shouldn't
price
be.
wise, yeah.
It
no
shouldn't be. It should be worth more.
Hell, Kyle.
So what boggles my mind, the things that should be more valuable aren't, and then the silly things will be way valuable.
Dude, there's a stack of them, look.
Look at how pretty those are. Topo Jiju. You had to have that Topo Jiju. Yeah, Paolo knows. Those are just beautiful. They're not that great, but they're just not bad. But that's kind of the British version of classics without all the art in them. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can't understate their significance.
Right, well, that one's pretty beat up, so I'll just move that one on. But this is a slightly smaller sized one. Don't know why it went smaller.
Topo Giju and Calamaro in their original. Nice.
Be great if it had a Batman on the front cover.
There you go. But yeah, that's one
look
thing they steered away from that. They kind of, for the most part, they targeted like 12 to 15-year-olds.
Look at this. I don't know what it is, but it's
Andy
really cool.
Topham. That is actually kind of old.
It really
Open
is.
that up. I'd say that's I'd say on the front page of that's late 40s.
Man, there's no clue to a year, but it tells you what it is on the inside.
Yeah. The Dandy of Topham. Okay, so is there an indicia on the back cover page, back interior cover?
Not on the
Check
inside
the interior.
back. And what there was on the back's been ripped off. Look, but there's
that was
printed
a shipping label. That right there was a shipping label. So that's what came up with
inside. That. Here's something else similar. Wow, this is just really cool stuff.
Well, you know what that is.
What is that?
And that should have a date right there on it.
Yeah, there. Jesus Christ. Let's get it. 1931, July the 4th.
Yeah.
That's old.
Yeah, that's the early newsstand things of that. Yeah, that's fucking amazing. Because again, that's how comic book, a couple illustrations and some text. And again, you probably couldn't get maybe 20 quid out of that, and to me it's worth like 100 plus all day long. I'm in love with that first one. The other ones are cool, but I've been in love with that first one. They're all like 1931, 32, aren't they?
31, January 31, December. Oh my God. This one is 1927.
Nice. Real metal model given free with this issue. You know, to me, that's a treasure that just can't be measured. And
it's
like
beautiful.
I said, if you got a tenner out of that, I'd be shocked. And that boggles my mind because to me, they're worth so much more than that.
What is this? What is this? I do not know.
And how they would survive is just mind-boggling.
What is this?
Patty, the next man. God damn.
Have you heard of Bovril? There's an advert for that on the back.
There you go. Again, that whole Classics Illustrated type of thing. Or classics literature, just making the classics. Well, you got a timeline. You got, the timeline is 20s, 30s. It might creep into the 40s, but.
You remember you had something with aspirin on recently?
Pain is evil. Jen Aspirin.
And must be banished immediately.
Well, look at that. They got a thing for influenza and cholera over there, diarrhea. So the influenza, that might put that in the 1918, 1919 timeline. If they're worried about influenza.
You want a bit of nerve tonic?
Definitely puts that around 19.
And then it's sort of just a book, sort of a text. But hold on, what's this in the back?
I'd say that's in the teens.
You know how they used to advertise in the back of Classics Illustrated? This looks like a similar thing, look.
Yeah. Yeah, the 2 shilling novels. If I had to put a date on that, I'd say it's like 1918.
That's pretty old. That's pretty nice. Oh, what? No, that can't be right. It's in a bag, but the bag is nothing to do with what it is.
Makes me want to go up and grab my 1915 National Geographic.
What else is in the bit in here?
But to me, 1915 ain't that old.
Look at this. It's a woman's world library.
Oh, man.
This is giving advice on how women should lead their lives. They should take more notice of this.
That tells the time. I'd say that's like 1951. I don't know. The rust on that might put that in the 40s.
It's so hot. It's going to take some research, that is. Oh, hold on. There's something on the back cover. Oh, God, it's hard to read.
Yeah, sometimes they put the indicia on the inside back cover.
I mean, it's there, but I can't straight away spot a year or a month or anything.
That's from like 48 to 55 or something in that area.
Well, to start with, it's a textbook.
Yeah.
And then if you want to buy a nice ring, on the back cover an advert. And
does that say King's Cross, New Jersey?
NI.
Oh, NI. I thought that said NJ. I was like, there's a King's Cross in New Jersey.
And there's the bottom of it, but I can't see anything. Actually, that's a bit bigger, but
yeah,
I can't see anything useful on that for me. But anyway, it's another cool old one. Here's another one for the ladies from the looks of it.
Dare to Dream. Well, and 8P puts that around
yeah, that's more modern.
60s, early 70s. Tomorrow for Tears, 7P, yeah.
Right.
Early 70s.
This is just a fun box. Pretty big and thick. What do you think to that?
Best thing you've shown today.
No way.
I fucking love that. I love everything about that. There's the writing on the inside, tells who owned it. It's the Picto stories. It's early comic book
that's
history.
A plate. Oh, look, a color plate.
Oh, my God. Just everything about that is gorgeous. The time between the wars, just before the stock market crash. That's just beautiful.
Oh, what the hell's this?
That's the kind of shit I wanted to give my grandkids when it was 100 years old. And here that's 100 years old in, 4 years?
More of this rubbish. Another one of these. Oh, my God. Nelson Lee's 1931, another one.
Yeah.
And another one. 1931. Have you heard of
Oh my God, hold that back up. That is major historical significance. There's a lynching going on the cover of that.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, if you were to come off one of those, I'd be cool with that one. That was a major American history or global history because it doesn't even look like an American doing it. Oh, UPS came up while I was here. Hold that thought while you're looking at that. I got to go get this package.
Okay. It's a cracker. There's another boy's out.
Running out of days. Still getting stocking stuffers in the mail. Stuff for the grandkids.
Have you heard of Meccano?
Meccano. Nope.
This is it's a thing for kids where they get metal bits and they can screw them together with nuts and bolts and stuff.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a kids' toy thing.
Oh, shit. What is
Ah.
that? The American version of that? Rivets and the...
That kind of stuff. So these are kids' toys.
I'm drawing a blank on what the hell those were in America. I got Tinker Toys stuck in my head, but Tinker Toys are just a general statement of it. But there was one. Yeah. And that could be anywhere from the 20s to the 60s.
April 1943.
Yeah, that's right in the middle of that. Yeah, there's that. That's when that went. The Boys Budget.
You heard of that?
Nope.
Me neither. Nice edge to it.
Yeah. Well, that's anywhere from like 1913 to 1928, maybe.
It looks like there's a pencil mark inside that says 29. Some cobwebs on it.
Yeah, with books and things, I mean, I know you've seen the bulk of my library. With books and things, you can almost tell by the spine and how the cover is attached to it and what the art on it is and how the engraving is.
And it's text inside, I think.
Yeah, well, that's just a book, but it's
just plates.
A children's adventure book. Young adult adventure books. Their heyday was in the teens and 20s. Prize budget for boys, yeah.
Ooh, nearly drop it.
Something tells me the guy that had that would be, if he was still alive, would be like 100 to 110 years old. So you got to reckon like in the he was, well, no, let's see. Maybe he could have been like 15 in the war years, so 41 being 15, so.
Right, so what?
Yeah, so he'd be about 105 years old. Yeah, that's right. Football. The best of British football.
Dean Saunders, Derby County, Wales.
Yeah. Where's Wayne Rooney?
It's a comic strip.
Go.
I'm going to go through these quite quickly. Let me just see if there's anything interesting. Well, that's, again, different because just the manufacturer, what the publisher is something I've not seen before.
I never understood why anybody would want to read Flames of Death, because anybody that had ever seen or smelled anything like that would want no part of it.
Yeah, well, it was all glorified, you see. It was a gentleman's thing to do, go to war and everything.
There's just nothing glorious about it. It just stinks. It's gross. It's vile. It's, war is just fucking ugly. Just fucking ugly.
Some more advice for the ladies.
Dear daughter, he's looking at her like he's about to break one off in her. What the hell?
He certainly is, yeah.
Man, that looks kind of perverted.
They also had these holiday specials they used to do, which are harder to find and a bit more valuable because
action and drama. Battle holiday special.
Perry Como.
Perry Como. Fan Star Library.
Just old and cool and random. Right, what's this at the bottom?
Pop music of the 40s and 50s.
This is fun.
Well, there you go.
Although it does say 1998 on the cover.
Well, that don't make no sense. That's 20 years after he died.
Well, look at the prices.
Yeah.
So this is, what's this? No, these are all 88. These.
I've got original photos from Elvis's last concert. Well, he was in the fan club. He was in the Elvis fan club. That's the fan club magazine.
Just a few of those. Then along the lines of those Meccano, I'm not even sure what this is. This has got Scent on the cover.
Mechanics Illustrated. I mean, it is. It's just what it says. You know, it's a soapbox derby, making stuff for that. That's just stuff for kids that want to be car geeks when they get older.
This is still like an insert in that one.
Yeah. I got a couple issues of that laying around. They'd get kids into scouts and building go-karts and stuff.
1959.
Popular Mechanics. That's from the 20s, isn't it?
No, it says 1959 on the cover.
Oh. Oh, I should have known by the wooden skis. I didn't see the wooden skis.
And that's the last one. Popular Mechanics again. Another one of those.
I've got a 1931 Popular Mechanics.
Right, what's this?
Robin Hood, annual 1959.
Huh.
British Boys Annual. That's turn of the century right there. That's pre-1910.
No way.
Yeah, it should have a date right there on the second page.
Come on, give me a date. I don't see a date.
Could go up to like 1916, but
no, they just don't put dates on.
And it could be on the second to last page in the back, but that puts that in the like 1898 to 1920 range. Because that's when they did that without the dates. They were like 50-50 on dates going in there.
That'd be about Red Indians, I guess.
Last of the Red Man. Yeah, with this stuff I'm taking upstairs, I got to rearrange my library.
Right, now then, let's see what's this. Let's just move some of this out of the way. Let me just get organized, because I want to show this stuff. Now, when I bought the stuff, the guy had a couple of piles of stuff laid out, and I immediately noticed them, and then they went in this box, and I haven't thought about them since. So this could be interesting. Let me just get this stuff packed away again.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, Bill.
You know, the funny thing is that I've been busy all day. I haven't made any sales, but I've been busy all day. People have been coming in and out. People, friends of mine that I wouldn't have expected to show up today, and it took me away from the show most of the day. So I apologize, but
that's all right.
I think it's kind of cool that I'm in the store for the podcast. Bye, guys. See y'all.
Darren and I have been exchanging nipple pasty ideas.
Oh, man. Y'all are scaring me now.
We made a picture of you, Bill.
Oh, I love that. That looks just like me. Smart ass. That's
1949.
This is why clowns get a bad reputation, is because there's so many creepy ones were on mainstream covers and stuff. That kind of clown does not inspire funness to me. It just makes me think of it,
Right then, are we ready for this little old pile?
Yeah.
Now, I don't especially know what's in here, but I think it's old.
Oh, that's very old.
The Merrymaker, and it's really flimsy. There's not much of it, and I think it's just.
You think it's 1930s?
I think it could be earlier.
It almost has to be like 20s or 30s.
Right now, that's it. There's like
8 pages, right?
That's it.
Wow.
That's all there is.
Wow.
It's an 8-pager.
And this is not stapled. It's just loose, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It's
Like a
it's the
newspaper.
classic 8-pager from the 20s.
Like a newspaper. From the 20s,
Now-
you think? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, those chaplains, I got their larger ones, but those are like newsagent 8-pagers.
Wow.
Those were all the craze back then. Like right at the end of the teens through the 20s, those 8-pagers were all the craze over in Europe.
That's amazing.
So now can you count? Let's see how high you can count. Are you ready?
Kyle and I have our fingers. We're counting on our fingers.
I can count to 21 if I'm naked.
1,
I knew you were going to say that. I knew.
same issue. 2,
Wow.
3,
Holy moly.
4,
It's the same issue.
Yeah.
same issue. 5,
I wonder if
Six.
I mean, I know they have a price on them, but I wonder if these
7.
were giveaways.
8.
I'm wondering if it's the guy that wrote it
9.
or whatever. This come from his library.
10.
Yeah. Whoa.
11.
11, 12,
13.
Newsagent Overstock.
14. 15. Imagine if this was Action Comics #1. 15.
Yeah.
16.
There's going to be a date on there.
Look,
There has to be a copyright
16.
date on there.
That's 16, right?
Wow.
Same issue, right? There's the 16. This is the
Wow.
pile we haven't counted.
Yeah.
Probably
Same
another
issue.
16.
There's probably 40 of the
One
same
of those
issue
pages has a date on it.
One
One of
of-
those pages has a copyright date on it.
here. The best I can offer you is that at the bottom.
What does it say? Does it have a date? I can't see a date.
It says that
Yeah.
Algar Printing Co., London, for L. Burns & Co. Limited, 3 Handyside Buildings, Percy Street, Newcastle on Tyne.
There's no Roman numerals on under any of the pages or anything.
Nothing.
That's weird.
And I don't know. I mean, look, I don't know if they're originals,
Oh, they're
Well,
originals. Why would someone reprint something like that?
but there's no number on it either. Well, if they did, if it was a reproduction, it's aged well. It's aged as well because it's yellow at the corners.
Right. Right.
The reason I just right, okay, so let's finish the story, right? So that's
Yeah.
the Merrymaker. Here's another issue of the Merrymaker, and this is a Christmas one. Now, Christmas ones are more sought after
Right.
and hence more valuable.
Well, they were probably used as stocking stuffers.
Printed
That's
in
probably why.
red. You got another 30 copies of that
How
one
high
too?
can you count, boys? Holy shit.
So what you're saying is you're going to put one each of those in ours for stocking stuffers since you
Yeah,
have so many
he sure
of them?
is. That's exactly what he's saying.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Do you even know where you got those?
Okay, right. So you know that this is the pile of the 40 ones, okay?
Wow. Okay.
That Christmas issue.
Holy crap.
So there must be more than 100.
And
Probably
those can't be
120.
reprints. I don't think those can be reprints.
Do you know what I think they are? They're either, as you say, something from a warehouse,
weird.
or I think from the printer or the publisher. But I wonder if these are some kind of warehouse find that someone's found
Had to be. Had to be.
on the way to a shop or something.
Yeah.
Well, the way it strikes me, especially after with the guys on Paulo's show the other day, one of the creators probably had a stack of those.
Yeah. That's
And
very.
it was,
That's very
wasn't very popular, and they just had their copies just tucked away. Because a lot of comic readers end up being comic creators, and then they sit on their overstock.
Yeah. You're
Or
absolutely
it's a warehouse find, or it's a newsagent leftover. But yeah, those are classic 1920s 8-pagers.
Now this is one that
There's no information on that tab there.
1946.
Wow.
Now this is a different comic called The Forge. They're all that's the stack of that issue.
Wow.
So that's a 1946 issue of the Forge.
But it seems the same printing techniques, the same color schemes.
Yeah. The
So
Forgers,
Kyle,
actually.
it could have been the printer's personal copies. It could have been
Hey,
a creator.
We've got something extra on there. Look, the Forgers, number 4. Secret Service series.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Published by the Hotspur Publishing Co. Manchester. Printed by Percy Brothers Limited, Manchester.
They all look like the same artist, so my guess would be that.
Or the same printer, at least.
The Panto Playtime comic. Another
The
stack
Ugly Sisters.
of those. 3D again.
Yeah, as long as you're pulling out stacks of these, you can pull out individuals and stack them for us, one copy of each. Because you ain't even going to notice they're gone. Hey, I only have 99 instead of
I only have
100.
97 now. Damn it, Bill and Kyle.
Something else here, 3D. The Panto pranks again. Full of Panto pranks, right? This is bigger.
What
Again,
is Panto? Is that like pantomime? Or
Yeah, Panto's short for pantomime. But if that's 19, see, that don't make any sense because the 8-pagers weren't popular in 46.
So are they reprints? But
Now, you know what it could be is they're just overstock because they weren't that popular anymore.
Yeah.
Could be.
If it got into the 40s, because the 8-pagers were all the rage in the 20s. Oh, man, Mark's going to shit a brick.
Ali Sloper, number 1, dated 1948.
Mark's going to
What's
shit
big
a
about
brick.
what's big about that?
Well, I mean, Ali Sloper was like 70 when that came out.
Oh.
Ali Sloper had been out since the 1870s.
Oh, well,
But
hell.
you need to put that on the Mark pile because he loves his Ali Sloper.
Really? That's
How
amazing.
many do you think he will want?
Oh, we all want one.
Yeah,
There's
we
a-
all want one.
There's easily 20 there.
Those are great.
Yeah, that's more or less what you'd call a warehouse find or just an overstock. And
The Rocket comic, 1946.
I would have never pegged those for 46.
Me neither.
They look earlier,
They just
right?
didn't sell. They were 8-pagers and they just weren't. They were the rage pre-war, but after the war, they just weren't.
That's a lot
Well,
of.
because regular comics started coming out.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, they just.
Why couldn't this have been a DC or a Marvel find?
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
But honestly,
just,
I don't know
there was
what they
just
are.
like no interest in them. There still really isn't. That's the mind-boggling part of it. But yeah, even though that's an
Even-
Ali
even
Sloper
with the-
one, Ali Sloper had been out forever.
But even with the uptick of people wanting the platinum stuff,
Yeah,
Kyle?
but I mean that's still you can get 10 platinums for what it costs for one cheap golden. Just depending
that's
on
true.
people just don't
That's
get
very
it.
true.
They don't get it. I mean, there's no social relevance to those being in the 40s, and it makes sense why there's an overstock because again, they were late to the party. They printed up a bunch to make, and they probably made their nut and just tucked them away and didn't care about it.
The biggest problem is I will never sell all of those individually to people. There won't be enough people to want them all.
Yeah,
Well,
you have to be an aficionado to appreciate that.
Yeah,
stuff.
here's an interesting news item that just popped up. Warner Brothers Discovery is in talks to merge with Paramount. That's gonna be a big impact on comics and animated product. That's very interesting.
But yeah, you can distribute one each of those to us guys, and
Yeah.
definitely the Ali Sloper to
I
Bill
will
or
do.
the Ali Sloper to Mark.
I will do, but look, I'm going to stick them back in the box for now.
Okay,
Yeah, I was a little surprised they were. That puts them in the 40s. All of them. They're
This
all the
is-
same price, all the same print and color schemes. So
The problem I have is once I empty the box, I can't stick them back in again because all these things have got different shapes.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to repack them. So my house is getting more and more untidy.
What a problem they have. You're just surrounded by
it?
treasures.
Say again,
You're like
Carl.
Aladdin stuck in a room of gold. Yeah, what am I going to do?
That's
Right,
right.
okay,
That's right.
so here's your. Do you want another box of something?
I'd never say no. It's kind of up to Gray if Gray's still cognitive.
Yeah.
Well, he hasn't started moaning at us yet, so
Well, there you go. As long
He
as
hadn't
he ain't
gotten after
pissing
us
and
yet.
moaning, let's
until
go.
he
right
switches
ahead.
the lights off. So listen, do you want to see some nice Batman and Detective, but some's modern and some's old?
Sure.
Or do you want to see another box of random treasures?
Random treasures.
Random.
Random.
If I want to, if I want to see Batman, I can go upstairs.
Right. Let me
You
just
pulled out like 5 things I've never seen before, and I like.
I'm gonna wash my hands. They're getting dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just having fun. I mean, I'm just seeing old books, seeing old magazines. You need to rewatch this, Bill. He was pulling out magazine. He pulled out a Vampirella #1,
Holy moly.
but from 1972.
Oh, so the British version.
So it was more or less the British reprint version of like the first 5 issues.
3 years later.
Highlight stories of the. But it was published by Warren, but printed in the UK.
Wow.
So it was kind of like, all right, this is what we have. So I'd never even seen it before, but it was pretty obviously. I mean, the back cover had like the image of her looking in the mirror on issue.
Oh,
2
that's
or 3.
amazing. I've never even seen that stuff.
So it was just, it was a neat novelty. And again, the value, it's not nearly what you would think it should be. So.
Wow.
But to us, super cool. But again, the British people, they don't want it. They just look at it like, well, it's kind of a reprint or it's the British version. We want the American version. And us guys are going, we want the British versions and those quirky things. And yeah, he's had a lot of historical significance, which again, the value just ain't there. Which to me is mind-boggling, but
This to me too.
you know why people don't want.
Oh,
like,
I know what I wanted to ask
historical
you.
significance.
Darren, I wanted to ask you this. Have you ever heard of a BBC program from the early 70s called Christmas Ghost Stories?
I don't think I have.
It's interesting. There, I watched one of them. Someone posted one in one of the groups I'm in, and it was from 1972, I think, 73, so 50 years old. And this kid goes to stay with this distant cousin he never knew existed, and he keeps seeing these 2 kids around, and then they'll disappear, and he can't find them. Well, by the end of the story, you find out that his old cousin has to kill 3 12-year-old children and drink their heart in some kind of mixture to be eternal.
Right.
And so he's about to kill his cousin, the kid, and the other 2 ghosts show up and kill him. And I'm like, that would have scared the crap out of me now, but that would have scared the crap out of me as a kid. Man, the kind of stuff the BBC put out even back then was just nuts.
The world has changed.
The
world has changed, yeah.
But it was scary as crap. I was like, because you don't know where it's going. You think the old man is a genuine soul, real nice. Nope. And it's just, dude, it was spooky as you know what. But so now I have to go back and look up more of these. Apparently they did them for years. So thank you, BBC.
Yeah, there's another one.
I forgot to show off my
Snowmies.
Hanger.
Hanging with my gnomies.
Oh,
Hanging with
gnomies.
my
I thought it was homies. That's
Hanging with my
hilarious.
gnomies.
Right.
That
Okay.
is hilarious. Okay.
The more messy the box looks, the better it is. So
Always.
look at these brown edges here. This is where we want to get into, isn't it? This brown edge stuff.
Man,
Just all of it.
I am so congested today.
Again, I don't know what's in here. You're going to have to tell me what's in here.
Okay.
No.
Lee Elias.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's a pretty big thing. That's a
No
Harvey.
way.
That's a Harvey comic. Yeah, I put that on the
That's
bill
money,
file,
buddy.
please.
Whoa, hold on. It's got $275 on the price here.
Oh, it's a reprint. Never mind.
Oh God.
Damn. That scared the shit out of me, man. That would be a find if it was
What would it have been?
it would probably in the thousands because they're
Yeah,
really hard to
easily in
find.
the thousands.
Recode horror. Yeah.
What a shame. Oh my God.
Oh wow.
Yeah, just
So I have to tell
don't
you
even
this.
show any more of those. Just skip over.
You know, my
any of
friend,
those
my
new
friend
ones.
Roger, who came in earlier. Roger owns several pages of Lee Elias Black Cat art. Yeah, that's considered a bondage cover, actually.
Oh, this one's 10 cents.
Oh,
Get
nope,
out of here.
$2. Smart
sorry.
ass, getting us all freaked out. They're called
Well, the little corner box
recollections or
gave that away.
recollections.
The corner box before the price gave it away.
The thing
but-
is, what we've been seeing in this collection is it could quite easily be that the next one is a 10 cents.
It's a real one. Yeah. Wow, look at those. Yeah, those are bondage covers. Those are amazing.
yeah, if those were original, you're talking fat cash.
Oh, look at that. Look at that updated cover, Kyle.
Yeah.
What's updated about it? What's it different?
That costume and that artwork wouldn't have existed in the 50s.
Ah, see.
That's more like 2010 kind of artwork.
Yeah, more image than that looks original. The back ad on that looks original.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's why the back
I
ad looks
know,
original.
I know
It's a
what you're
Marvel
gonna-
milestone from
You're
1991.
so stupid. Why do you do this to us? I love that.
Oh my God!
It's
We're
still a
millionaires, boys.
reprint. He's trying
We're
so
millionaires.
hard.
But
Oh,
hey,
that's
you see
those
that
are-
one you're holding right there? I had one signed by Jack Kirby. Now Mark has it.
Wow.
I mean, unbelievably right. How does this even happen? But
Hey, but in
can you
good
see the
condition,
damage?
yeah, those are damaged, but in good condition, those are worth $10 to $15 a piece.
In some cases, more.
Yeah.
This is some kind of reprint
Oh, yeah.
again.
AC. No, that's AC stuff.
ACG.
ACG.
Bill Black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this can't. Really? You think this is original?
No,
But
Then-
that's 80s. It's 80s.
Oh, yeah.
that's 80s.
$10.
Yeah, it's 80s. That's
96, it says.
96.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just Bill Black stuff. I mean, he's awesome.
No. But Kyle, that's all reprints in there from the 50s.
Yeah.
I won't even
Or
go. Do
40s.
you know what? It's not even worth a bag.
No. Oh wow.
This feels modern.
Yeah.
Does it?
$6. Blackthorn Publishing, it says on the back.
Yeah. Black.
Oh, Blackthorn's the reprints. Okay.
Bill Blackthorn.
Again. The weird thing is, all the stuff that's modern is bagged and boarded. All the original stuff, as if it doesn't matter, isn't.
Wow. Look at that great stuff.
Yeah, if you were holding the originals, you'd be.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
That almost reminds me of Flaming Carrot for some reason.
Well, that's how it lays
Yeah, it
out,
does.
but
Yeah.
Wood, Cuber.
Yeah, it's the way the letters are done and the colours.
That's
Right.
what- we need to get Bob on the show. We need some Bob Burton time.
Well, Phil and Bob are like this. Phil that owns the store.
Yeah.
He and Bob are very close friends. Best of the West.
I don't even know what's coming next, so I'm just going to flash it up. It's as much a surprise for me as it is for you.
Roy Rogers. Wow. See, I didn't even realize they reprinted all this stuff.
It's pretty thick.
Yeah, these are all reprints, like trade paperback kind of.
All right. Are we in the ages yet? I love that old Eclipse, but again, that's just 50s pre-code horror reprints.
Jesus, no way. Unbelievable.
That's a Basil Wolverton cover.
More.
Oh, my God.
And again, in good condition, you can get a few bucks for those.
Modern, but
modern
it's Mickey.
Disney's.
It's modern, but it's modern stories also. They're not reprints.
Gladstones.
Yeah.
Well, the ad says that's actually older. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a Sergeant Rock 60 center. Kubert cover.
No way, more millionaires. Huh.
Cosmic Heroes. Entity Comics. What's behind that? If those are all Entity and they're Eternity, right? There could be some pricey books behind that if those are Eternities.
Well, I think it's a set of Cosmic Heroes.
Oh, just Cosmic Heroes. Okay.
And this is like a square bound.
Wow.
Same set, probably.
Those are all part of the comic glut of the late 80s.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't know if he needs that issue. They peeled the sticker off of it. But,
that's a really good one right there.
There's 5 issues of that. Gray's trying to complete them now.
Oh, Gray.
This is issue 3. This one, you mean?
Yeah.
Well,
he
knows where it is. He'll see it.
There was a 5-issue run.
Bertie moved to Austin. Oh, isn't that great? Hey, that's the comic. That's the comic book that propelled my whole love of comics.
That needs separated from those.
Wait, let me see that cover real quick again.
1973, genuine article.
Yeah, that's worth quite a few bucks. That's worst case scenario. You'd get 20, 30 quid out of that.
Yeah, easily.
That's quite nice. I would grade that. Oh, it's a fine.
Yeah.
It's a high end fine.
Don't stick that in with the other stuff because that's actually
that's
worth some bucks there.
More.
I know what's coming.
Oh yeah, number 3.
A run of those. A run of those. How cool is that?
I love that cover so much.
That's what got CC back in comics.
Wow. Yep.
It's such a why then? I mean, you've seen what crap gets bagged and boarded, right? And these ones aren't.
That's so weird. I love that cover.
Yeah, you can make some money off of that. That nice little tidy looking run of those.
Yeah. I love that issue.
Number 5.
Now coming up I believe are 50 cent 100 pagers. If it's still going. Oh no, that's it. Oh wow, Bicentennial.
That's just cool.
That is cool.
Bicentennial with a Pence stamp on it.
Yeah, how ironic is that?
That's just cool.
That's also a very early UPC code. Wow. I love those Kubert covers, don't you, Kyle?
Yeah. That previous one I'd be all about if I wasn't trying to thin down. Not worth nearly as much as they should be. Such great art in those. Yeah, and you can get issues 1 through 10 of that for like nothing.
Isn't that one of the first comic appearances of John Carter?
No, that happened way before that.
Oh, did it in the 50s? Probably.
Yeah.
There's John Carter. Look, way.
Wow.
They were trying to compete with Marvel with that, but
number 3.
Oh, that's great.
Some of Kaluta's earliest work is in those.
Number 4.
Wow.
Actually, I think his first pro work is in one of those.
Who, Miller?
Kaluta.
Oh, Kaluta.
Number 5.
I think it was one of the jobs he got thrown when he was at the studio.
Was he already at the studio at that point? I thought the studio came later.
No, right about then.
Okay.
That's like 1975 right there.
That's Kaluta.
I would have thought this was Grey or Mark territory. This kind of stuff.
But
Yeah, it is.
That run of Weird Worlds it's sadly dime a dozen, but it just they tried to capitalize on when Conan got big, but it just didn't capture with DC.
Now these
There's Howie. There's Howie.
Yeah, that's some
right
of Howie's earliest work. Howard Chaykin. Iron Wolf. Did he create Iron Wolf, or was that an existing character?
I'm pretty sure he created him.
Yeah.
That's issues 1 to 10 we had.
That was one of the first issues first comic I ever owned. There's Mike Kaluta.
Wow.
Something different.
I don't
now.
know if it was one of his earliest comics. I know it was one of his earliest covers.
Oh, Gray Mouser is in that one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very early Howard Chaykin.
And there's 2 or 3 issues of that.
973.
Interesting covers. Yep.
Number 2.
I'm kind of surprised that they didn't bring that title back at any point.
Well, the Sword and the Sorcery didn't hit with DC. It hit with Marvel.
Yeah.
They tried to capture Conan, but like people just wanted like Conan, and that was it.
Right.
Conan and the Hobbit, all the rest of them were knockoffs. Hey, look, a 4th issue. I didn't know it went to 4. Watch him come out with 5.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It makes my day when Kyle sees something he doesn't already seen.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Me too.
For your eyes only.
That's a good one.
These are a lot newer than I expected, though. I
Uh-huh.
was expecting old.
Lars of Mars.
Lars of Mars.
Yeah, there's a lot. In all the boxes, I mean, I have a quick look through to see if it's of interest. And we've been through the ones that are most out there in terms of the age and stuff. There's still plenty of interest.
Monster Schlock.
But the boxes
Michael
that are
T.
full of
Gilbert.
stuff from like
Michael
the
T. Gilbert.
I'll be right back, guys.
Eternity again.
You were dancing around some pretty big books again.
Why? Which one are we missing?
You'll know it when you see it.
And
Like
Eternity.
Eternity put out the earliest English manga comics. Basil Wolverton's Space Hawk, Dark Horse. They tried to renew interest in that, but people just never took to it.
It's a modern spirit.
Yeah.
Kitchen sink.
Well, those are actually original Eisner's, though.
Number 15.
Yeah, he came back and did those again for a while.
16. What's this?
Those are original stories.
What the hell is this?
Mystery. Beatty and Collins
again.
mystery. Beatty and Collins mystery. I
Oh,
can show you a little limited piece
mystery.
I have of mystery.
Mystery. Get it, Darren? Ms. Tree?
I've got
Mystery,
that one.
mystery.
Untamed Love. I got that one upstairs. Weird Romance.
That's Namor.
They were really trying to reintroduce people to that genre, and it didn't take. And then Pacific and Eclipse just kind of closed out. Well, you're getting close to the Dave Stevens. You're about to hit a Dave Stevens run. There you go.
Yep.
Dave Stevens. That book right there is probably worth 20 quid.
Yep.
No way.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to have to educate me. Who's Dave Stevens?
Rocketeer.
Oh,
If you don't know the Rocketeer, he's just a Betty Page. He's just a classic artist. He died young, but yeah, that's a 20 quid book all
Not
day
that
long.
young. He was Darren's age when he died.
Where's Gray?
Wow, look at that.
Man, if I collected those, what are you going to come up with 2 and 1 too? Those are harder than hell to come by.
No,
There's
I
some
mean,
money in
come
that
on.
right there. There's some money in that one.
What gives you any expectation that number 2 would be there?
Okay, that Western Union is stamped on there, isn't it?
What do you mean stamp? No, that's part of the cover. That's part of the cover.
Okay, I thought there was a stamp on there.
No, there is a stamp, but it's here. That's actually the cover.
But that's just the Western Union message.
Okay, you ready?
Here comes issue 1. Now, if you pull out
Bill,
issue
what's
1,
Bill going to show us? No, what's that?
Issue 1.
Cover
it's a
slingers.
$100 book.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, that's a $100 book all day long.
It's more like 300 now.
Yeah,
It's gone way up. Yeah.
This
but
one,
even conditionally, yeah, you'd get $100 for that.
Yeah, you'll get 100 for that.
you see that, guys? What it was sold for?
Let me see that back cover for a second. Remember those, Kyle?
Oh yeah. I want to build a slot car track. Yeah, that's $100. Now you're getting into some money.
That was a good one.
Now you know why this is a big book.
What's that one?
It's number 93 of Weird War. That's
the first Creature Commandos created by JMD Mateus.
Yep. And and it goes for, this is $179, but it's a big book now. You know why?
If the cartoon's as good as expected.
The cartoon, and there's going to be a live action series as well. So
if it's as good as expected. We can
that needs to be on your wall so the customers can't touch it.
But the funny thing is, Bill, in a month we can talk about that. In a month we can talk to him about it and what he's getting for Creature Commandos. So
Yeah,
because it's coming out animated, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
First.
Have you still got more? Are you done?
No. Well, I have two more, but they're way later. They're 43.
Whoa, dude! Don't drop the books.
43 and 46.
Stuff like this. There's a market for this.
Guess what Weird War number 70 is?
Well, I'm sure you know this, but these are considered horror comics, and horror comics are so big now. And, well, it's a crossover. It's both horror and war. So, yeah.
Guess what Weird War number 70 is?
Number 70. Weird War.
JMD Mateus' first DC comic book work.
Oh, I know that.
Except for the Batman comic book. If that's, Frank,
that's a Batman comic book.
Reprint of Frazetta's.
Oh.
That's when they had the rights to the Frazetta stuff. Yeah, the reprinting of the Wrightsons. They reprinted like the first 10 issues with that.
Whoa, what? No, it's a reprint. I saw that and thought, is that original? It's not original, it's a reprint.
That's original.
No, look at the top left-hand cover, look.
Oh, that's like Swamp Thing 37. Okay.
Yeah, that's
not 37.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. This is just part of this same this reprint set.
Wow.
I don't know. With their lack of knowledge in comics, I'd look inside those just to be curious.
With Darren's lack of knowledge.
No,
not your lack.
Them away. That could
the people
be
that you got them from.
No,
we don't talk smack about our friends.
No, I don't mind if you do. That would be funny if you did.
You may buried behind some of these things. I found some amazing things buried behind other things.
Darren, as far as you know.
Yeah.
I was waiting for that one to hit.
Huh. Do you know what? What? Okay, let's hold them up. You guys will know better than I will. So that was the first one we had, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a nice wraparound cover.
Yeah. Which is original to that, by the way.
Right, this.
That is original to that. Ending in 5 minutes. All right.
Who said that?
Gray said ending in 5 minutes. All right. So that is the reprints. Yeah.
Yeah. With the wraparound.
But those are original covers.
Man, we ain't going to get to the good stuff in 5 minutes.
We'll speed it up.
we can leave it to be continued for next week.
We will well do that.
And that was the last one. And that was where that back cover was.
All right. Okay. Well, we got 5 more minutes. What can we get? Mike Mignola.
That's got a little bit of value, I think. Not huge, but something.
You're starting to come into the money, though. Interspersed with the reprints.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Oh, I was going to say, there you go, but that's just the 80s special edition.
You know, I own the Norway version of that and that.
I'm trading my copy of that away. I have the original of that.
Do you really? Steranko?
Yeah. And high grade, too.
Wow.
High grade raw. So that's just a basic. Again, you're dancing around a timeline where some big stuff might pop up.
Oh, another one of those.
Another one.
Darren, have I told you the story that for my 12th birthday, I got $35 from my grandmother? Oh, that's awesome. I got $35 from my grandmother, and I bought Avengers #1, X-Men #1, and X-Men #2 for $35.
No way. How long ago was that?
75.
Let's get back in that time machine.
I know. Let's go, bro. I love that cover.
I just started thinking about that. The milestone that I had signed was actually X-Men 1. But I didn't mind letting go of that because it was a milestone. Mystery. Beatty and Collins. Yeah, next week I'll pull out my mystery stuff.
That was some kind of I've sold one of these before, I'm sure I have.
That's the British, yeah. Or was that Marvel Action Hour? That's not the British. That's the
No, this is some kind of
cartoon.
A teaser.
Yeah, that was for the 90s cartoon.
Oh, look, it's still got the thing in, look. That's look.
Nice. Well, that's cool. Nice little acetate. Reprint of the first Red Sonja. Vigilante.
Phil would love that. Phil's a big Vigilante fan. Sheena.
Dave Stevens.
Dave Stevens cover.
That was the one, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that came out when I was in college.
Another Dave Stevens. There's a $20 to $30 book right there.
Yep.
No kidding.
Look at that gorgeous cover.
Okay, then we got a couple more of these things again.
Golden Age greats. Oh, I love the claw.
Another one. Another one. Another one.
Men of Mystery.
That is so goddamn random.
True Crime.
Mr. Monster, True Crime.
Another one, Golden Age things.
Thrilling.
Wow.
Tales.
Right, let's see if we can finish on something cool. Golden Age rates. Oh, look, that's quite cool.
Early Jonah Hex.
Yep.
Tony's 78 RPM records.
Cosmic Heroes.
You got to be really old to like 78 RPMs.
Mr. Monsters Horror.
Lots of Eclipse. Well, you spiked and then you just kind of leveled up, even though those eclipses are great. But Mr. Monster.
Ah, okay.
Gilbert stuff. A little Dead Man reprint. Speaking of the strange adventures I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, look at that.
The Frazetta stories from Shining Knight. Time warp. Let's do the time warp again.
Let's do it.
Just a jump to the left and a step to the right. Come on and show them off to us sometime. Come on.
Oh, baby.
Oh, he's telling Tony to come on and show them off sometime.
Right, we got Time Warp again. This is a number 2. 3. A 4. It looks like a set. A 5. Oh, this is changing. Oh, there's Gray. We're in trouble. Look out.
Uh-oh.
Dad caught us at it.
Classic man. Oh, look at that.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Time Warp 5 on my pile, please.
That's
That's the only one I need of that set to finish it off.
Which one? Did you say Time
He's in
Warp
the
5?
Time Warp 5. I've got the other 4.
Darren, he's going to give you an extra 5 minutes for finding that one for him.
Hey, you know there was a Weird War Tales 1, 2, 3. There's a number 4.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've been seeing a few of them. There's lots of good stuff tonight, mate. I can't get rid of this text because my computer's being shit and slow and the internet's being crap.
Did you see this, Gray?
They both had Weird War number
Yeah,
One
let's
one.
race
have
to the
one.
end of the box.
Yeah, I saw you both showing it off. Yeah.
Oh, right. So I
It's-
put these
it's-
on the top here.
It's Darren in the big screen yet.
No.
Trying to drag you
We-
over, but fucking my.
We got
fucking-
about
it's
5
so
more
shit.
minutes to the end of the box if we can manage it.
He's trying to make
Yeah,
it big.
you
again.
might. I can't. It won't let me drag you to the big screen. Let me come
We
out.
can
I'm
do
gonna
it
leave.
next time.
If you'll let
Okay.
me.
Don't worry. We can end it here and do it next time.
No, do it now.
Oh, I'm back
There you
on.
go.
I'm back
You're
on.
back.
Okay, let's see if we
But
can do
I
it.
can't see half of your stuff, though, because of Tony's comment that Gray left up. But, oh, that's great. I remember that one.
Love the Plaz.
Eel O'Brien. Ooh, Viking Prince.
Prince. Yep. Oh, there it's gone.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, do I want that?
Do you?
I do.
Why do you?
Because it's got the 12p on it, and I don't have a Wonder Woman 12p.
Set
Gonna heck.
X16.
Great hanging cover.
Yeah, I've never seen that cover or don't remember seeing it. Oh, that's beautiful.
Haha. Just randomly in here.
Rima Jungle Girl. I always loved a Rima Jungle Girl, but she is kind of dirty in the taint hole.
Okay. That's stupid.
Jonah Hex 1.
Oh, wow.
Dude, do not put that just randomly away. That's another $100 book.
You're kidding me.
No,
That's
no.
$100 book. Yeah.
Yeah, easily. Beyond the unknown. Those are reprints.
Number 1. This is not reprint.
No. The stories inside are.
Oh,
They're old stories.
number 2.
Wow.
Number 3.
Wow.
I would have said Beyond the Unknown was grey territory too.
I think that's a Neil Adams cover, by the way.
4.
That is not. I don't know who that is.
Nick Hardy, maybe.
5.
Nice run of those.
What's this one?
Monkey butt.
Weird War Tales number 5.
Wow.
Wow.
1,
You know,
2,
I've
3,
never
4,
seen,
and 5.
I've never seen that one.
Look at that. And Adams.
Wow.
If I had to bank, I'd want all 5 of those, but
Right, we
Was
nearly
it
Love
there.
great?
from Beyond the Unknown. Gray loves from Beyond the Unknown there.
Right. Let's see what we got in this little bit here. Millennium #1.
Yeah, that's got my friend Raph Nieves in it.
Probably Kelly Frias.
Reprint.
Raph's been on the show with us here. So
Reprint.
again, that's
Blackthorn.
another $25 book.
Yeah, because
that's
Dave
a Dave
Stevens
Stevens cover.
Yep.
There's another $25 book. So
I don't remember Jesse James. That's interesting. Horrible cover, but
Alex Toth. That's Alex Toth reprints.
oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, you got a stack of Dave Stevens books in there that the three of them alone is nearly 100.
Right, let me get rid of this rubbish to see what the end, because I'm sure I put something to the bottom that was. That's a Jonah Hex. 18.
Nope. That was one of my original comics too.
Oh, maybe I didn't put anything exciting at the bottom of the box. That I think we've had all the excitement. These are just those Golden Age Men of Mystery thing again. That's it, guys.
There was some money in that box.
Yep.
You got a couple $100 in there, easy.
That's it. And here's Gray.
Hell, those first 5 issues of Weird Ward probably pull you down several $100. Oh, this is too much sexy on one screen.
I couldn't agree more. We're the new Tab 4
for your show.
You know?
Gray, what's the plan for next week, being between Christmas and New Year?
Show? I'll be at the store.
I don't mind. We can meet up because there's no reason we can't do a stream if people are about.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
I'll have some Christmas comics to show.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great.
I've got a bunch from Lisa. She gave me some money for to spend at the comic mart. Yeah, I had £100 in my pocket from my dad today. Went to this new comic shop in Leon C, and nothing. They had like the back issue bins were like, and plus I forgot my list, which didn't help. But there was nothing in there that really floated my boat. And there's no Silver Age, and it was like, oh.
That's
So I look at a few bits, and it just like, I think I saved my money actually.
Yeah. Did you see Darren's first box that had you written all over it?
Yeah, I'll see a few of them. Yeah, but I was watching my team get spanked 5-1 at fucking football. So yeah,
no.
That's because they were
that was
playing
fun.
Tottenham, right?
No, Tottenham are crap. We beat Tottenham the other day. It was Liverpool.
Shush.
Liverpool beat us 5-1 in the cup. But there you go. Such is life.
freaking
Worst things happen at
Liverpool.
sea.
Those Liverpudlians, what do they know?
Anyway, best end it here, boys. I'm gonna finish.
So I want to
try.
wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'll see you guys next week. And
Yeah.
then after that, I'll see you next year. So yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well, I hope Santa brings you everything you're wishing for.
me too for y'all, Father Christmas. But
Speaking of
play out-
Santa, get the Super Santa guys
I'm
back on soon.
you got it.
I'm going to play out one of my videos that should have got more views that never did, if it works.
To close the show, you mean?
Yeah, to close the show with.
Well, you got to close the
Yeah,
show
I'm
with a
still
fart
streaming
horn
with that.
afterwards.
Okay, move in a minute.
Play
Yeah.
your video, then close it with a proper fart horn.
Yeah, I'm going to play it. No, that's it. I'll see you later then, guys. See you next
See
week.
you. See you. Have a good one.
See you guys.
Loved
Okay.
all. Thank you to the
Love
3
you guys.
fans that watched.
Yeah. Bye, Darren. Bye, Gray. Bye, Kyle.
See ya.
Bye. See you soon.
Bye, boys.
You ain't got to say goodbye. If this even fucking works. I'll just give it up. Forget about it.
What's that?
No, Dad, don't worry about it, Dad. Fuck's sake.
thought that I could do again.
No, all right, screw it. See you later, guys.
See you.
Give us a fart horn.
It's not even going to let me end the stream now.
Oh,
well,
no. Well, maybe we just leave then.